Hey guys, it's Suey here. The other day at book club, we met for our annual meeting where everybody suggests books that they would like to read for the up and coming book club year. And our book club year runs from June to May of the next year. That's just how it is, okay? In March and April, we figure out the list for the whole year starting in June, our new year. So this past week, we had that meeting. And now I have a list of books, 2 pages worth, that we are going to vote on. And what makes me crazy is that we have to narrow this down to about 11 or 12 books for the next year. And I think all of them sound so amazing. And so it always makes me a little crazy and stressed that we have to forget about some of these books. Some of them end up on the next year's list and eventually they get voted in, but most of the time we forget about them, and then I'm just like, but those books need to be read. I need to read them all. I just thought I would share with you real quick. I'm not going to put up covers or anything. We're just going to gush out some of these books that are on this list. I just thought you might find it fun, and then in a different video, I will tell you which ones we end up actually voting for and make it onto to our schedule, because you might find that interesting too. I don't know. And everyone takes a turn and suggests 5, 6 books, maybe a little more, maybe a little less, and they're all across the board of genres and content and all the things. Let me just list some of these for you. Here One Moment by Leanne Moriarty. A Kristen Hanna book. We just wanted to read one of the Kristen Hanna books, and I think we settled on The Women is going to go on the voting list. And Go as a River by Shelley Reed. Several people mentioned this one. Slow Dance by Rainbow Rowell. The Teller of Small Fortunes by Julie Leong. This one's a cozy fantasy. Service Model by Adrian Tchaikovsky. This one sounds so interesting. It's a science fiction book about when robots sort of take over, but then they don't know what to do because there's no humans telling them what to do. I don't know. It sounds funny to me, and I hope that we can read that one. How to Age Disgracefully by Claire Pooley. Sounds hilarious. The Quiet Librarian by Alan Eskens. I added that one to the list because Ellen at Alameda Book Club recommended this one to me, and so I thought it'd be fun to read it as a book club read with other people. But I just don't think that one's going to make it on the list. But anyway, I threw it out there anyway. Somebody suggested we read the novella Thorn Hedge by T. Kingfisher. And then a nonfiction book that somebody suggested is The Let Them Theory by Mel Robbins. A lot of people wanted to read The Thursday Night Murder Club. I didn't write down the author. The Housemaid. Isola. Some of these I don't have all the authors for. Isola is based on a true life person. She was abandoned. Her and her lover were abandoned on an island or something. The Labors of Hercules Beale. The Wedding People. My Friends by Frederick Bachman. This one comes out in May, and we always have to have a Frederick Bachman on our list. The 100 Years of Lenny and Margot. The Chilbury Ladies Choir. West with Giraffes. We had a huge discussion about that one when it was suggested, because we thought for a minute it was nonfiction, but I looked it up and it's fiction, and it looks amazing. I really want to read it. Making Faces by Amy Harmon. The Psalm for the Wild Built. It's a duology, so there's 2 little books, 2 little novellas. And it's about robots also. We realize that we have a lot of books on our list with robots. So that might be a theme of our year, this coming year. The Snow Child by Eowyn Ivey. I can't say her name. Foster by Claire Keegan, which I've heard a lot of you guys talking about. A Discovery of Witches, probably due to the Netflix series. That one came up on the list. The Screaming Staircase by Jonathan Stroud. The Inheritance Games by Jennifer Lynn Barnes. The Vampire Knitting Club. The Whisperer in Darkness, which is an H.P. Lovecraft short story, I think. I need to figure out how to for sure get that one on our list. I think in October we should just read a bunch of scary novellas and short stories. The King in Yellow by Robert W. Chambers. Jurassic Park by Michael Crichton. 2001 by Arthur C. Clarke. The Sirens of Titan by Kurt Vonnegut. The Latecomer by Jean Hanff Koerlitz. None Left to Tell by Noel Hiley. That was some of these last names are real hard. Scattered All Over the Earth by Yoko Tawada. All Better Now was suggested, not by me, by somebody else. All Better Now by Neil Schusterman. The Neighbor just came out. Any Fiona Davis book, but I think we settled on The Spectacular. The God in the Woods by Liz Moore. The Fury by Alex Michaelides. The Wedding Dress Sewing Circle by Jennifer Ryan. Project Hail Mary by Andy Weir. Daughter of a Pirate King by Tricia Levensetter. Blood Beneath the Snow by Alexandra Kennington, a local debut author. The Devil in the White City by Eric Larson. A Spy Among Friends, I don't know who that one's by. And I Capture the Castle. That one we read years ago, but it was suggested again, and I think that the book club people have turned over enough that we could do a repeat. So I'm adding that one to the list for people to vote on and see if they want to. Those are all the things that we're voting on, and everyone gets so excited to see what people end up choosing. It's going to be fun to see what ends up on our list for next year. I will let you know when that happens. Until next time, happy reading. Bye.